still she's an Umbridge thrill seeker, queen of the shelf, finding Dolores in pieces of herself. Rules above truth, charm over choice, every thrill a silent voice. So raise a teacup to the seeker, so thrilled in a world of kittens and punishments fulfilled. Yes, she's an Umbridge thrill seeker.
Hi, welcome to my Umbridge office and to the Umbridge Thrill Seeker channel. Today, we're actually going to unbox a Wizarding Trunk box. Normally, I probably wouldn't do that because by the time I usually get my Wizarding Trunk box, 10 people have already posted. But this week's Epic Universe grand opening, and a lot of the influencers are at Epic Universe. I had a chance to go week before last during the previews, but I'm not there right now. So now I get a chance to unbox this Wizarding Trunk box. Now it's I think it's Wizard Wheez's theme. So of course we all know there's Umbridge, Cycling Umbridge. I'm hoping maybe there's something Cycling Umbridge in here. Of course the twins and Umbridge, lots of storylines behind that. So here we go. Let's see what we have. So we're going to get this open. I guess I probably should have already taken off this plastic stuff. I always order that to protect the boxes because sometimes the boxes are really cool. I think this one's really cool. Look at this, Weasley print. Now I've got my Weasley dress on, and the box is all Weasley decorated. All kinds of Weasley things on it. That's a good start. That's why I always get the protectors, because sometimes I want to really keep the boxes, and this is a nice one. So let's get it open and see what's in here. All right. A little bit of time to get in here. Anticipation building. All right, there we go. So, see the cheat sheet. I'm going to put that aside. Here's a little sneak peek of what we have. So, the first thing I see is a caution card. It says, while opening this box, please remember some items have a mind of their own. That's intriguing. That is very intriguing. So the first thing I'm going to open is this little red pouch. And what is in there? It is another piece for our village. It's got a Z, so I think that's probably Zonko's joke shop. And I do have the banner. I've been putting all these pins on it. It's a really cute idea, so I'll add this one to my pin banner. Looks like there's a Jester's Jolt. I guess this is what you hold in your hand, and when you shake somebody's hand, it gives them a jolt. So that's that. Let's pull this out. This is Chaos Crisps. Says there are about 2.5 servings, about 16 crisp. I guess these are potato chips. Interesting, of course, they would call them crisp because that's what you call them in the UK, whereas we call them chips. And UK people come here. I heard from my friend Maria, her husband wanted to order chips, and she had to tell him that you were going to end up with crisp if you ordered chips in the US. So, interesting. Chaos Crisp. Let's see. Whoa! All right. They're not exactly crisp. They are something that jumps out at you. All righty then. Let me put that back in there. All right. Oh, looks like a t-shirt. Okay, cool. This is nice. Wizarding Trunk usually has some really good t-shirts. I like t-shirts that are soft, not those hard, thick ones, gilded ones that, you know, don't feel good when you wear them. And this one is not going to disappoint. It's very soft. Look at that. It's got the Weasley emblem on it, kind of like my dress. And then on the back, it's got a list of bestsellers. Move this over. Stink Pellets, Biting Boomerang, Jester's Jolt, Poltergeist Dice, Biting Teacup, Eavesdrop Ear, Magical Mayhem. So this is definitely a top I would wear. In fact, if I had this before I started the video, I probably would have worn it. I bought the t-shirt from Universal that was, one side was orange, one side was purple, and it had the W on it, but it really doesn't feel good to wear. And after you wash it, it comes out and it needs a bunch of ironing to really look good. These kind of shirts, you can wash and wear. If you take them out of the dryer promptly, you don't have to worry about ironing them. And those are my kind of shirts because I do not like ironing. So that's a good item. Right here we have a Bewitched Balm. It says, do not hold in hand after lighting. So let's take a look at what's in this box. Aha, looks like it's a decorative little Bewitched Balm. So that'll look good on my Weasley shelf. So that's kind of neat. I don't think it's a candle or anything that you're supposed to do with it. I'm not really sure. Morning, do not hold in hand after lighting. I'm not sure if you could actually light this or not. I'm not going to try because I like to keep my things pristine for my shelves. So I'll just leave that laying out. So we've got this Bewitched Balm. Now let's go a little deeper here. We have a brown box. Don't know what this brown box is. Let's open it. Look at this. Ah, it's good. It's good. It's one of the potions. They've had such great Weasley potions on Wizarding Trunk. Instant Darkness Droplets. Now, I remember there was the Peruvian Instant Darkness powder or whatever, so I guess this is kind of like that, except for it's liquid drops. So you see there we have that. Let's get some of these papers off the desk. All right, next we have a lip nipping teacup. So okay, this is like the nose biting teacup. Let's take a look in here. First we have the little saucer. And when we pull that out, we have the nose biting, or what do they call it? Lip nipping. So it's not nose biting, it's lip nipping teacup. So I guess this will go with my nose biting teacup, my lip lipping teacup. Really cool box. Has a lot of stuff on it. So we'll put this right here. Then we get to the Magical Mayhem box. This is a compendium of our best sellers. So let's see what this is. I have no idea, but I will soon find out. All right, we have this Magical Mayhem. Gonna open the box up, and what do we have? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is the best thing in the box. Take a look at this. Is this not cool or what? Ah, this is amazing. I love this. This is definitely going to go on my shelf. Looks like, I don't know, you could probably frame it in like a shadow box and keep it right on this card. Or you could probably take it off. I'm not sure how it's attached. I think it's just attached with some sticky or something. But yeah, this will definitely go on my Weasley Wizard Wheezes shelf. So far that's my favorite thing. We also have a card to go with all the other potion cards we have about the Instant Darkness Droplets. I hope they come out with a notebook or something to put these in, because I kind of just have them piled up in a sleeve. I'd like to have it in something a little nicer. All right, and then we have a print of Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. The shop has a lot of the favorite things you would see in Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, although I do not see Cycling Umbridge on here. But I do see the big hand and some of the other items. All right, and then we have this cool postcard, lenticular. Look at that. When you move it, the bunny rabbit appears under the, is it a bunny rabbit? Let me look. Yeah, it's a bunny rabbit. I hope you can see that. That's a neat idea for a lenticular postcard. So a little hard to see, but it's super cool. And then the last item is the Enchanter magazine. I have a huge stack of these now. I think I have every one they've ever had. This one, of course, focuses on magical pranks. Look at that, a whole article about eavesdrop ears, biting boomerangs, tricksy topsy teeth, reverse the hat, and all kinds of other things. So it has a lot of magical mischief articles in here. Super cool. And you can actually subscribe to this without the box, but of course I would never do that because I want all the Wizarding Trunk boxes. There were a couple of times I thought, oh, I'll cut cost, I'll cancel my subscription, and then immediately had to buy the box when it came out because I was like, I can't miss that. So it really does pay to go ahead and get the box because the pricing's better than buying things individually. So that's pretty much it. So let's just go back through the items. The t-shirt with all the list of items on the back. The Jester's Jolt. The Zonko's Joke Shop pen. The lip nipping teacup, which I have right here. The Bewitched Bomb. The Instant Darkness droplets along with the card about it. And this guy, the Magical Mayhem. I'm not sure what exactly you call him, but the box says Magical Mayhem. And a compendium of bestsellers. So, you know, this is made out of bestsellers from Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, including the Biting Boomerang, Stink Pellets, a lot of things that we've gotten from Wizarding Trunk in the past that are, you know, different than the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, but their own version or brand of it. So a lot of these things I actually have on my shelves that look just like that. And it came in this box. And then, of course, the lenticular hat with the bunny that comes out underneath, the Enchanter, and the print. So my favorite item would be this one. This is the most unique thing, and I don't have anything like this on my shelves, so I'm excited to get it. My second favorite is this t-shirt. My third favorite's probably this lenticular thing. I always love stuff that's lenticular, and of course the hat and the bunny is one of the favorite things of Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and of course the Enchanter. There's nothing in here that I don't like. Probably my least favorite might be this Bewitched Bomb, which might be because I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Probably we'll find out from Dustin or somebody else exactly what to do. So let's look at the cheat sheet. Does it give us any information about that bomb? Let's take a look and see. It says your new Bewitched Bomb will make the perfect addition to any fireworks display or fireworks show finale with its spectacular boom. So I don't know, maybe it actually is a real thing. Not really sure. I'd be scared to try. Says the Magical Mayhem miniature collection features several of the best-selling products at Wittershin's Joke Shop. And it goes on to talk about all of the other items, which I think most of the other ones are pretty self-explanatory. And it talks about these chaos crisps, but they're sure to provide an explosion of flavors every time you open the container. And they have an announcement on the back. It says, we're excited to announce that our Pure Blood Apothecary's Perfect Potions box is now available in limited supply. I guess that's a past box. I'm sure I got it before because I have all the Wizarding Truck boxes for many years. So this is a really cool box. I hardly ever have a box that I don't like that comes from them, but this one's especially pleasing. I really like it. I hope you do too. And if you like watching this channel, although this time there was no Umbridge item in here or even Umbridge on anything. I didn't know that when I opened it. I was hoping for a cycling Umbridge, but I guess I have enough of those anyway. But I did get some really good stuff in this box. So give this channel and this video a like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you very soon. Have a lot of videos planned, one on some stuff that I obtained from Epic Universe that has to do with Umbridge, a few things there, and I have some other videos planned as well. Just need to have time. Kind of got behind when I was gone to Florida for a week, and I'm trying to get caught back up on things. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every person who views the videos and also anyone who likes or subscribes as well. Have a nice day.
Oh, she's an Umbridge seeker, wand-waving antiquer, teacup hoarder, rule enforcer, pink lipstick streaker. In a cardigan shrine, she's feeling just fine with 1,000 Dolores dolls in a perfect line. She's got power trip posters, ministry pins, a closet full of peek where the madness begins. Don't cross her rules or she'll raise that plaque. I must not tell lies in red, almost black.